Okay, now my neighbour helped me fix the fence, and as you can see, it now has 3 live wires. Well, you can't see it all actually, because they're all white. One's an earth, the top one's the earth, the bottom 3 are live, and so they're all in here. I'm expecting Paddy to get out. I was almost tempted not to put him in here because he'll show the others how to get out. He'll find a place. I've got to finish going down the other end, but I'm hoping I need to go out and get some more materials, and then my neighbour was fantastic, and I'm hoping I can repay them. Their daughter, she's only a baby, but she just is obsessed with horses. She's starting young. So I'm hoping that, in her growing up years, she can enjoy my horses. Oh, did she still? It's really good to see these guys here. Sharon, Ava's the boss of Paddy, but he's pushing in on her, but she'll push him off. And Banjo's her leader, and he's quite tolerating them quite well there. He tolerates Paddy. Paddy pushes in on everyone. And then this beautiful young lady, she's my second in charge. Well, she's the second in charge. Her feet are terrible, so I'm hoping that we can get her feet done soon. I need to get the round yard set up because she runs away for the farrier, so we need to set her up. And Ruby. Ruby's probably, I don't know, Ruby and Ava kind of mix it up. Anyway, I'll go. I've got so much to do today. So much. Penny gets the Smart Girl Award for finding the hay. It's all hidden around here. Are you coming around? There's hay. I'm talking to Cleo. And Arthur's standing over by the container. It's like, I'm not going to feed him. I'm happy to throw them hay during the day, but away from where they're being fed. And I want to get him used to surprises so that he'll go venturing out. I want them to start rummaging around for hay. They'll smell it. And see, she's eating. Once he twigs, Cleo will twig. There's quite a few piles. I actually can't even find them all myself. Yeah. So there's Cleo up there. You're a smart girl, and we'll show everybody that you're looking better, aren't you? Very proud of you. Oh, as usual, standing downhill, looks like she's bloody emaciated. She's actually a lot better. Terrible position, flanks are still hollow, but she's getting better. I just wanted to show you all. I finished, my neighbour helped me put in 5 star pickets. Took us about 10 minutes, and then it took me 2 hours all up to run an extra 2 strands along the whole length of the 2 live hot strands along the whole length of it, which is about 200 metres or a bit more. And so it's got 3 hot wires and just 1 along the top's not hot. And in some places it's only got 2 because the grass is a bit high, and I'll put, most of it's got 3. Then, and to run the 3, that's just got 3 hot wires. See across there to the creek? That's got 3. They're all hot. And I've used whatever electric fence, poly wire and poly tape, just whatever I've had. And they all followed me up because I had all the stuff in a feed bucket, like my wire clippers and everything. Because I use a plastic coated, oh, she's not happy, I'll have to move her. Hang on, is that too close to the, you don't like that, do you? Hang on, I'll turn it. I just had to get Penny's food out of there. It's too close to the hot wire. It's very, very effective, that box actually. So see this, I use a plastic coated wire on the star pickets, and then I twine, that's not actually a good example because along here I'm not so worried, but I twine this poly tape or poly wire about 6 times through each one, and I bind it up. So if it gets broken in between the star pickets, the whole thing doesn't come down, and then you just need to repair the one broken part. And so all of these have got that tape around it, and the plastic coated wire. I found that's better. And then over there I've got to fix up that box because it's a little bit broken and that it won't sit at the top of the star picket. So I need to sort all that out. I mean, it's working, and Banjo was sniffing the tape before. So next week they all get wormed, and for now they can all just stay in this one paddock together That won't hurt them for a few weeks, and that will rest everything else anyway. And I'll just start giving them some lucerne hay anyway. It won't hurt them coming into winter. A bit of calcium, protein, and worm them, keep them all in this one paddock, get all the poos out in the one paddock, and keep Henry out of it. Actually, I might use Equest so for the insisted strongles, so actually that won't matter, it doesn't hurt the dogs. I've got a fencer coming, so that's really good. And that box, somebody had reversed the clips on it, so I don't know how that happened. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been me, because when I went up to it, I was like, what the hell? So yeah, I'm surprised it was working at all, but it was. It's a good, that was a very expensive box, and it will do like for 10 kilometres or something of tape. That's why I'm not worried about doubling up. I've only got like, I don't know, kilometres worth of tape, and so it's quite effective. And I went through just breaking down any grass that was, any weeds or grass that was going to touch the bottom one, and tied them together. See here, I've just tied the bottom two together like that with poly tape, just until we can trim along there with a whippersnipper, just so that it's not reducing its voltage. And look at them, they're all together. They're going good. They're going very good. I'm really happy with it. And here's Henry, talking about this, eating horse poo. So that's safe. And I've got to rug these old guys. They've just had their food, and yeah. Penny's put on weight. I'm happy that she's put on weight. She's actually almost where she needs to be, which is fantastic. I'll just keep feeding her. She'll need it for winter, so I'm going to rug her. Arthur's eating over there, and Cleo's eating over there. I'm still battling with these two. I'm going to get them used to hiding hay for them, and in the pasture, and getting them used to coming out. And this little system, this was a cheaper box, and it works really well. Like, it hurts. So see how I've got this wire here? I've got that on all my boxes, because then if the horses try to play with it, they'll get a shock. It just keeps them safe, unless you move the box right out of the paddock. If I put the box over here, but then when the horses escape anyway, there's no safe place for boxes here, because when Paddy gets out, that's it. So they respect the boxes, because they can sniff it and everything, but if you hit the box, it really bloody hurts, as it did yesterday when I tried to turn it off. So yeah, look, I mean, she's looking better, but since the flood, she has put on weight. Her rain scalds, I'm going to put some of that califia oil on them before I rug them. They've had enough time with that other treatment, and Arthur's around the corner, you can see his butt. So Henry's trying to eat the food. Okay, I'll put all these together and load them up. No, bye.